Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod Career Mode Season number 4 here at the Martinsville Speedway, which we're qualifying for the Cup race. In the background, you're looking at the Truck Series race results that were here at Martinsville, where Caden Honeycutt, your defending Truck Series champion, got his first win of the fourth season of our campaign. Honeycutt gets the victory. Grant Enfinger comes home second. Mason Massey, another great run in the top 5, finishing third, followed by Tyler Ankrum and Lane Riggs around the top 5. Then Majeski, Matt Crafton, Jake Garcia, Gio Ruggiero, and Connor Mozak the top 10. And then Tony Bradinger and Mason Maggio the back of the grid. So Caden Honeycutt wins the Truck Series race in Martinsville. So now your updated Truck Series standings. Friesen, Honeycutt, and Massey are your 3 points eligible winners this season in the Truck Series. They're all currently top 5 in points. They would be in, as well as Grant Enfinger and Lane Riggs, who are the top 2 drivers in the top 5 in points who have not won a race who would make it in. And then your 3 wild card spots right now are currently held by Tyler Ankrum, Ty Majeski, and Chase Purdy, with Jake Garcia, Ben Rhodes, Jack Wood, Andres Perez, and Matt DiBenedetto on the outside looking in. Still there are 13 races in the Truck Series regular season. So Honeycutt gets the W in the Truck Series campaign at Martinsville. Now we will look at your NASCAR Xfinity Series race results from the Martinsville Speedway as well, where it was Ryan Truex getting his second win of the season, our first multi-time winner in Xfinity racing. Ryan Truex, how about that? A great start to the year for him. 2 wins. How about Ty Dillon? A season-best second-place finish. Brandon Jones, Justin Allgaier, and Carson Quaffle will round out the top 5, followed by Jesse Love, Connor Zilisch, Riley Earps, Taylor Gray, and Parker Retzloff, the rest of the top 10. See there throughout the rest of the grid, William Byron ran this race, finished 16th, as did Chase Briscoe in 18th. And at the back of the grid, you got Ryan Ellis there in last. So Ryan Truex gets the second Xfinity win of the season at Martinsville, and with that, he moves up to 5th in the points standings. Connor Zilisch, Jesse Love, and Riley Earps, 4 of your 5 winners, are pretty comfortably above that cut line. Brandon Jones is in 8th, still only 38 points above the cut line, but looking good with that victory he has on the season. And then Justin Allgaier, Carson Quaffle, Connor Mozak, Ryan Sieg, and Taylor Gray are the 5 drivers currently in the top 10 in points who would make the chase at the moment. Allgaier having an extremely consistent start to the season. And then Parker Retzloff and Austin Dillon holding the 2 wild card spots, with Hemrick, Caruth, Creed, and Sanchez, the first 4 out right now, trying to find their way into the chase. So Ryan Truex wins the Xfinity race at Martinsville, his second win of the season. And now we are here for today's main event, the NASCAR Cup Series No-Go 400 from the Martinsville Speedway, where Christopher Bell starts on pole position, and Chase Briscoe joins A.J. Allmendinger at the rear of the field after both of them having inspection issues pre-race. So now we are bringing out the number 99 Jockey Chevrolet here in Martinsville, trying to bring us home a very good performance today. So we start from 18th, and we're green and underway at the paperclip. Who's going to find victory lane here in Martinsville, Virginia? We will find out. So now we're 3 wide into turn 1, already passing Austin Hill in the 3, go right by him for 16th. Now battling it out with Christian Eckes and Eric Jones to get the top 15, get around both of them. Now swing to the inside lane, 3 wide pass in turn 3, go by Justin Haley and Sam Mayer. Up into 13th we go now. Setting our sights on Ross Chastain and Joey Logano. Boom, another 3 wide dive bomb, turn 1 and 2, works perfectly into 11th. We are flying through the pack in the first couple of laps here at Martinsville Speedway. Just like that, now in 3 and 4, we're going to dive underneath Bubba Wallace to try to move ourselves up into the 10th position and get that last spot in the top 10. A little bit of contact made with Bubba Wallace out of turn 4. The car just got a little tight on me there, so we got into him. Into 10th we go. Now the following lap, we're going to go underneath Chris Buescher for position number 9. RFK Racing having a great start today. Haley, Buescher, Keselowski all in the top 15. So you go by Chris Buescher. Now take advantage of Larson making a mistake there. We'll go 3 wide with Larson and Keselowski, 2 former champions. Into 7th we go. Now setting our sights on Ty Gibbs, who now a few laps later we'll chase down the 54 of Ty Gibbs, and we'll swing underneath him here through turn 3 and 4. And we'll get a nose ahead of him at the line for 6th place. And then through turns 1 and 2, we will clear the drive of the number 54 Toyota. And into 6th we go, passing Ty Gibbs. Now setting our sights on Josh Berry. Shout out to Josh Berry, though, having his best run of the season with Front Row Motorsports. Qualified up in the top 5, stayed there all race long. And now we're going to pass Josh Berry to get ourselves up into the top 5 for the first time today. And we will easily make our way by Josh Berry. Into 5th place we go. Now setting our sights on 4th place Chase Elliott, who will swing to the inside of here with 11 to go in this opening stage of racing. Go to the inside, Chase Elliott through turn 1 and 2, get the momentum next to the corner, and clear. Into fourth we go, making quicker. Chase Elliott on lap 9, the 45 blows a tire. Around goes Tyler Reddick. The 45 loses a tire, slams into Noah Gregson. Into the outside wall he goes. No caution called. He's going to go right into your leaders of Hamlin and Blaney collected. A massive turn of events here in Martinsville. Still no yellow being thrown. I somehow managed to get by that into second, and now later in the stage we're going to pass Christopher Bell, who is stuck behind Chase Briscoe in lap traffic, and we have taken the lead after a shocking turn of events late in stage 1 here at Martinsville. Now on to the last lap of the stage. We're going 3 wide with Kyle Busch and Carson Hocevar. We go by the 8 of Busch Hocevar. Now we go by Priest, putting him 1 lap down in 27th. And we are going to steal a stage 1 win here at the Paperclip. We win stage 1, our 5th stage win of the campaign. Christopher Bell comes home in 2nd, followed by Ryan Blaney in 3rd, Denny Hamlin in 4th, and Kyle Larson runs out your top 5. Then Chase Elliott 6th, Joey Logano 7th, Justin Haley, Chris Buescher, double RFK 8th and 9th, and Ty Gibbs earns the last stage point. So we get the stage 1 win here in Martinsville thanks to a track blocking pileup caused by Tyler Reddick's flat tire and passing Christopher Bell in lap traffic. Now we'll head to stage number 2. We begin this restart in 4th place on the outside of Joey Logano. Bell and Elliott also beat us off pit road, but we get stuck on this outside lane. Can't quite get the momentum that we want right here through turn 1 and 2. So now we're stuck on the outside of Justin Haley's Walmart Ford for the 4th position on the racetrack. We'll continue to scrap it out with Haley here, trying to make a pass. Nothing yet. They're up the track we go. We slide a little bit there. Now battling Ty Gibbs, who's underneath us for 5th. We give Chase Elliott a bump into turn 1. Kind of getting frustrated. I'm stuck behind Chase Elliott on this outside lane, and neither of us are going anywhere. Both losing position. So now we force it 3 wide, get aggressive, shunt Chase Elliott out of the way there. Into 5th we go, but now Ty Gibbs gets back around us for 4th. Now Blaney putting the pressure on for 5th, and we continue to slowly but surely slip our way down the order here at Martinsville. Christopher Bell is clear for the race lead, starting to drive away. Bell, I think in my opinion, clearly has the fastest race car in the field today, showing that by dominating most of stage 1 until lap traffic, and so far out to a big jump here in stage 2 as now Kyle Larson goes by us. We drop down to 7th, we lift to let Larson go by and then do a 3 wide dive bomb crossover the following lap in turn 3 and go right back into the top 5 with a brilliant 3 wide pass on Larson and Gibbs. Now 18 to go in stage 2. We send it underneath Blaney, push him a little bit wide up the racetrack, and now try to get around Ryan Blaney for 4th as we're side by side down the back straightaway. We will pass Blaney. Into 4th we go now, setting our sights on the 60 of Justin Haley running in 3rd position, and we will clear Haley in the 60. Into 3rd we go. Now we look to go by the 22 of Joey Logano for the 2nd position early the 2nd stage, and we will make it look easy, flying right by Joey Logano. Into 2nd we go. No problem at all. Left 28, Carson Hocevar has blown a tire, and he slams Jimmy Johnson into the outside wall right at the start-finish line. No caution again is called for Hocevar. So now later in the stage we're trying to hold on to 2nd, but Justin Haley with a move to the inside. How about the 60 for RFK Racing? Justin Haley having a breakout performance today. He's going to take 2nd place away. Could this be the day Haley gets his 2nd career victory and his 1st since 2019? We'll find out. 8 to go in stage 2. Haley clear for 2nd, and he's going to take his teammate of Brad Keselowski with him as we bounce the outside wall, and Keselowski gets around us for 3rd. But now we'll cross over Keselowski right away into 3 and 4, looking for 3rd, but Blaney forces his way 3 wide, contact out of turn 4. Hard racing here in Martinsville. 7 to go in stage 2. We slam into Blaney to turn 1, showing my displeasure with that move that he pulled right there as I shuffle Keselowski out on the top, settle down into 4th. Now a few laps later we've caught Justin Haley. He's trapped behind Zane Smith. We'll pass him for 3rd, shove Blaney through into 2nd, and then shunt Blaney again into turn 3, really slamming him because we're frustrated the way Blaney had just raced us there earlier. So now we're going to cross over Blaney to turn 1, 3 wide, 5 to go in stage 2. We're going to take a wide berth, just completely giving Ryan Blaney no room, and we will make that pass. Into 2nd we go. Now last lap of stage 2, it is Christopher Bell who's going to dominate and get the stage victory. Christopher Bell wins stage 2 in Martinsville. We will come home for a strong 2nd place and a great point day so far. 19 stage points for us. Kyle Larson comes home 3rd. Justin Haley continues an impressive run in 4th. Ty Gibbs runs on the top 5. Then Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, Joey Logano, and Josh Berry gets his first stage points of the season are your top 10. So triple RFK stage points. Josh Berry gets his first stage points of the season, and Christopher Bell wins stage 2 at the paperclip. On to the third and final stage of racing. 53 to go. We restart back in 15th after getting repairs from slamming into Ryan Blaney so many times. We'll easily pass Alex Bowman and Chandler Smith 3 wide. Now go by Bubba Wallace for 12th on exit of turn 2. Now 3 wide with Chase Elliott, our teammate of Shane Van Gisbergen, having a very impressive top 12 run today here in Martinsville. And this time we're right back in the top 10 by Elliott and SVG. Now we'll go to the inside of Joey Logano. 52 to go. Make the pass for 9th place here. So far, so good on this restart. No problems for us working our way through the field. Next up, Brad Keselowski. So go to the inside of him. Going to turn 3 and 4. We also dive underneath Josh Berry. 2 for 1 special. Into 7th, looking for 6th on Blaney. We get physical, use him up, and into 6th we go now. 51 to go. Now a little bit later in the stage, we've caught Ty Gibbs in the 54 to get back into the top 5 once again, as we are once again continuing to have an impressive, unbelievable start to this year. If we manage to finish in the top 5 today, it would be our 6th top 5 in the first 7 races of this season. So we pass Gibbs for 5th. Few laps later, we dive underneath Chris Buescher in turn 3 and 4. By Buescher, we will go hit the wall next to turn 4, but into 4th. We will go now 46 to 45 to go. We'll go underneath Justin Haley into turn 1 for 3rd place. Haley having the best run of his tenure with RFK so far, and we'll pass Haley for 3rd. Now laps and laps later, big trouble down the back. There's a car with a blown tire. That's Daniel Suarez that's gone crashing, but we take advantage, are able to somehow save our car from wrecking and pass Kyle Larson for 2nd. What a move we just made right there. We go by Larson for 2nd, and now we're going to go 3 wide underneath Christopher Bell and Zane Smith to take the lead back in Martinsville, and we've done it. We are back in the lead at Martinsville, making a 3 wide pass on Christopher Bell in lap traffic. Now, a few laps later, Kyle Larson's caught us, and Larson to the inside of myself as we made a mistake in turn 3. Now there's 32 to go. It is once again playing out as did last season's race here. Kyle Larson and I battling out for the win. Larson makes the pass. Larson, your new leader here at Martinsville. We're second, we big slide into the inside wall. The following lap, a big mistake from us there. The car just got a little too loose. We had to save it, ended up hitting the wall. Down to 2nd. Christopher Bell going by, and the caution will come out. So we will pit, drop down to 5th place on this restart, 6th place that is, slot right in behind Ryan Blaney. As Larson's out to the race leads, we try to find a way by Keselowski and Blaney now for 4th. We get aggressive, not as aggressive as we could have been there. We're a conservative line through 3 and 4, only wanting to pass Brad Keselowski here for 5th. Do it one at a time, 27 to go. We go by Keselowski, send a massive dive bomb by way of Christopher Bell. Pass him, shuffle him out of the way. Into 5th we go by Bell, 4th we go by Bell and Keselowski. Now 26 to go to the inside of Ryan Blaney, battling for 3rd position here at Martinsville. Blaney on our outside, we are in the middle lane here, and into turn 3 and 4 we get an aggressive send, but we clear Ryan Blaney for 3rd place. Set our sights on Ty Gibbs in 2nd, and your race leader Kyle Larson. 24 to go. We're catching them down, but Blaney gonna get into us a little bit, shove us up out of the groove. Blaney gonna take 3rd. They're nothing too crazy, but I take that personally and completely punt Ryan Blaney off in turn 3, frustrated, but this isn't the first time he's gotten into us today racing for position. So I'm just really pissed off at Ryan Blaney right now. We're not done. We're completely, I try to go complete scorched earth mode and send him up the racetrack, but I completely miss Ryan Blaney. Allow Brad Keselowski to get by as well. Keselowski to 3rd, and we just completely slam Blaney to the wall. Tempers flowing over here at Martinsville. Blaney and I in trouble. Caution is out, so we will pit for repairs. Tires and fuel drop all the way back to 26th, and we have a long road to hoe back our way to the front of the field here. As on the restart already, first lap back in the top 20 by Smith. Byron now going by Todd Gill and Corey Heim. Austin Hill right back into 17th place. As we try to find our way back and salvage whatever finish we can here with 18 to go. 3 wide with Bowman and Chastain now to get back into the top 15. We'll pass both of them easily. Setting our sights on Bubba Wallace and Josh Berry. The next couple guys down the road. The ensuing lap, 17 to go underneath Josh Berry. Clear him for 14th. Now underneath Bubba and turn 1 for 13th. Boom, done, clear. Next one up on the list is Denny Hamlin for 12th place. 16 to go. He tries to slide in front of us. Not going to work. Forces me to go underneath Logano there. Make some contact. We'll drive by Logano and Haley, and just like that, we're right back into the top 10. Now 15 to go. We'll go underneath our teammate of SVG for 9th, make that pass, and start working on Chase Elliott for 8th place. Gibbs and Buescher about a second down the road, now into 3 and 4. We will slide underneath the 9 of Chase Elliott, and we will take that position away into 8th. We will go here at Martinsville as Kyle Larson leads with just 14 to go. Now, way later, coming to the final few laps of this race, we send it in the corner. Ty Gibbs a shot, shove Chris Buescher out of the way into the wall for 7th. Trying to get by Gibbs for 6 here with just 3 to go in Martinsville. It took us that long to catch Ty Gibbs and Chris Buescher. How about Noah Gragson right now running in 5th place, having his best run of the campaign for Front Row Motorsports down to 3 and 4. We'll cross over Gibbs, take that advantage, and force Noah Gragson out of the preferred line, and we will train by Gragson on the inside lane. Into 5th we go with just 2 laps remaining. Now white flag, final lap is on Credit One Bank here in Martinsville. I can see Kyle Larson down the road. We're just running out of time here in Martinsville as Ty Gibbs tries to steal the top 5 back. But I'm not having this. He's completely dive bombing into 3 and 4. Again to the 20. Bell sideways. He spins, slams into Ty Gibbs, but Larson wins it in Martinsville. His first win of the season. We come across the line in 4th after dumping Christopher Bell on the last corner of the last lap. Desperate for positions and points. A wild ending here in Martinsville, but nonetheless, Kyle Larson for the 2nd season in a row wins at Martinsville and is in a great spot, of course, to make the chase as well, as he's 2nd in the points. Ryan Blaney, his best finish of the season so far, in the 2nd position. Brad Keselowski is great run in 3rd. We come home in 4th, so our 6th top 5, through 7 races this season. And then Ty Gibbs runs out your top 5 with Christopher Bell, Noah Gragson, Chris Buescher, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Joey Logano in the top 10. So another top 10 for SVG. Season best finish for Noah Gragson. Same thing for Josh Berry in 11th. Then you see throughout the rest of the grid there, Jimmy Johnson, Suarez, host of our Cindric, all DNF with mechanical issues. Reddick was trapped laps down after that big pileup. And now here are your Cup Series point standings after 7 races. We are comfortably in the points lead by 68 over Kyle Larson. Of course, he, Denny Hamlin, C. Bell, and I have all won this season, so we all have pretty comfortable gaps in the top 10 in points. Chase Elliott, the top non-winner at 74 above the cut line. He's looking good to make the chase, as is William Byron, Bubba Wallace, who've had really good starts to the season. How about SVG? Top 10 in points still, continuing to rack up top 10s. And then Ryan Blaney now finds his way in at 6 above the cut line. And Brad Keselowski on the bubble, tied with Joey Logano. But Logano right now would still hold a wild card spot with Chris Buescher, Allmendinger, Gilliland, Chastain, and Bowman, the first 4 out on the outside looking in. So Kyle Larson wins at Martinsville. And now, as we end this episode, I want to give a special shout out to my channel members. So thank you very much to Brendan Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me and helps this channel continue to grow and do great things on our road to 1,000 subscribers that we continue to get ever closer to. So those of you that are watching and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes 5 seconds, and I'd really appreciate it. And then if you want to become a channel member as well, the link is in the description down below, or you can click the join button to get access to exclusive perks. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.